Hello, peace and blessings. This video is going to be a very quick video about food diaries. So food diaries may be considered old-fashioned by some of you out there who are used to online fitness trackers. And I agree, if your only concern is calories and losing weight, then one of those digital websites or apps is probably perfect for you. But if you really are genuinely concerned about your overall health, that is holistic health, which is body, mind, spirit, then I recommend a written food diary. So for a written food diary, just any old notebook will do. I like a nice wide rule so I can have lots of room, but whatever works for you. And I like wide rule too because you can more easily see your notes, so it's not small, so you can really easily see and organize your thoughts, and you can have separate sections. So I like to record everything in my food diary. It's not really a food diary, it's a diary. It's a health diary, actually. And so you can keep it all together and just group it by day, like a regular diary. So what I've done, what I like to do, is I'll write down how I'm feeling, maybe how I slept the night before, and then I'll start with breakfast, and then maybe I have my workout, so I'll keep track of my workout at the gym. And then I'll have my lunch and record that. And I don't record calories, actually. I just record what I ate. Calories are very difficult to track accurately, especially if you're not eating processed foods, which have the label right there. If you're eating whole foods, then it may be, unless you have even if you have a food scale, but especially if you don't have a food scale, it can get a little tricky to figure out exactly how much you ate. So I'm not knocking it, but when you're counting calories, just know that you might be off even after your best efforts. So with a food diary, I'm just tracking, and what I recommend is to just track what you ate and the amounts and what time. And then you're also tracking your measurements there. You're tracking your weight if you like. You're tracking your skin. How does your skin looking? You're tracking emotional things. How have your interactions with your family and coworkers been? Have you had any fights? Have you taken or forgotten to take any particular medication? And so on and so forth. So this is actually a log of your entire health profile. And the beauty of that is that there are so many aspects of health that have nothing to do with calories or weight. It's so frustrating when people think that the only health factor that matters is their size, okay? That is not an accurate measurement of how healthy you are. So there are larger people who are healthier than smaller people. It has very little to do with that. It's more of what is your weight relative to your natural set point. And your natural set point is partially biological and partially lifestyle. But your health factors are regulated by many other things besides your measurements. So if you're the perfect size, but you only are sleeping 3 hours a night, and you smoke, and you have relationships that are toxic, then you're not healthy. Okay? You look healthy, but you are not healthy. So a food diary gives you a more accurate view of exactly where you're coming from. So if any health problem does arise down the road, you can be on top of it probably before it even manifests. And if something does manifest, you have all this information that you can give your health practitioner, your doctor, or your acupuncturist, or whoever you go to, so that they have a real full picture of what you've been doing, not just what you've been eating. That's just part of it. So that's what I recommend. I get my diaries, my little notebooks for $1 at the dollar store. I'm a big fan of the dollar store. There's no need to spend money on stuff that is not expensive. Okay, so that's all you need. So get started on that. Let me know how it goes for you. If you have any roadblocks or anything that comes up, it actually can be very fun. You can actually learn a lot about yourself, especially when you're remembering to add in the emotional components. So, and even things like what you watched on TV. If you're the type of person that likes to eat while you watch TV, and I'm not judging, I do it too, but keep track of, is what you're watching affecting what you're eating? Because it can. It can make you eat more, or it can make you eat bad foods. It depends on what you're consuming. So what we're consuming is not just food. We are consuming the people around us. We're consuming our entertainment. We're consuming the environmental toxins around us. So all of those things should be taken into account. Okay, so once you do that, by the end of the notebook, however long it takes you to go through it, you can really look back and you can see real progress. So sometimes people want to give up because they don't see major weight loss. They're expecting, you know, the proverbial 2 pounds a week forever. It really doesn't work like that. You know, you'll have weeks where you won't lose any, and then you may have weeks where you lose 3 or 4. Or if you're really close to your ideal weight, you may not lose much at all. But maybe you start sleeping through the night. Maybe your skin clears up. Maybe your vision gets better. Maybe your relationships become more harmonious. There's many different, like I said before, health factors that have little to do with your weight. So if you look back when you're done with the whole book and you're like, wow, look at how much I've progressed in like 2 months or 3 months or however long it is, that can be a real source of encouragement and can keep you from giving up when the times get hard, okay? So good luck with that. Peace and love, and have a beautiful day.